Fucking weird ass tiny baby. How's it going, everybody? Back with some metaphor. And we're switching over to the Prince class. Woo! This is kind of cool. Took a look at this. Gives some pretty interesting things. A very big splash of shit, kind of like all over the place. Different scenarios. Morale boost is kind of neat. Hero's Cry sounds really potentially useful. Resist All, really potentially useful. Royal Slash, really potentially useful. Noticed here, if you get all royal archetypes, you can deal 9999 to all enemies for your whole turn. So that's kind of wild. Anyways, so yeah, looks kind of neat. We're gonna take a look at it and see how it goes. We are inside the Sanctum. Let's go talk to the slave real quick. Okay, let's see if we can go find Zorba and kill him. Him in the ground permanently this time.
I beg your pardon.
Okay.
It's too much to take.
And y'all are just like, okay. There's like 30 people in here. And y'all are just like,
now this I
yeah,
can't believe.
Be on with you. What is this?
Huh? Well. But I...
Okay, presumably these doors lead nowhere. Okay. But this door leads somewhere. Oh, this is where the prince was.
But what is there to do now?
Can we have these? Can we have these items? Can we jack the prince's swag? I mean, we are the prince. We should be allowed the prince's swag.
It's okay.
What in the blade?
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you buy anything? I am interested in some ambrosia. It's a little expensive, though. It's a little expensive. Another! Wow. 57 months. Boggles the mind. How much money is that? Jay, how much money have you spent on me? That is actually not that much. Like it feels like it should be a lot more than it actually is. That's actually not that much money. Never mind. I take it back. Oh god. Oh, how's it going, Jay? Up on a
awful.
My friendo.
No.
When to play the Lies of P DLC, only for it to get a generic fatal error with no additional information and crashes every 2 minutes. You messed around with it for a good bit and decided to just refund it. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. I know you really, really enjoyed that game. Hopefully it gets fixed and you can, like, take a look back at it again in a little bit and, you know, go through it at that point. Fingers crossed. Fingies, chicken fingies crossed. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully. Okay. Pick Tiny Rogues back up. New Chiefs. Very
Ready?
cool. That was a really good game. Let's just do a quick save, but I do feel pretty okay.
Ready?
Stop!
How are he gonna just be walking away?
You. Zorba.
So it was you behind
Like,
it.
he wasn't even running
Indeed it
away, he was walking away.
I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Louis.
Do you have any idea what
One
Luis
of
is
the
really
words EA
scheming?
is just excellent.
If he becomes
well,
king,
it's
everyone
EA is
in
just
this
so,
country is doomed.
There's so fucking
If
much in
that
that
is what
game.
Lord Louis so desires,
So much.
then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Louis is the
Really?
true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
You want to check that power? You think I'm powerless? Let's go. I already kicked your ass once, Zorba. I don't care if you're empowered. I'll do it again.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
It does sound a little weird to say first steps on the road to victory, followed by here at his journey's end. It's like, wait a second. Are we saying all my steps so far have not been on the road to victory? They've just been kind of like on the road. But now I'm actually on the road to victory.
Well, imposter
A
or
little
not,
weird.
it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
I ain't scared. I might need to be scared, but I ain't scared. Oh, it's another one of these apple fucks. The power of your newly...
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now.
Okay.
Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Is the game telling us something there? Prince archetype unlocked. The Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred. Oh. Interesting.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Is there another way? Let's work together.
So we do have this, which increases damage against human-type monsters, which I think could be
No.
useful here. And then just his basic also increases damage
Better be
against
sure.
human-type monsters. So
Lend me
we'll
your
go
strength.
for a royal sword.
Strike true!
No holding back.
Christ, calm down. Yeah, that chunked a little.
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must.
That
No.
chunked just a little.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Oh,
one.
power of kings!
Give me what you got.
Sorry.
Why,
Orleo's
hello there,
right
treasure.
ball.
Don't underestimate. I'll show you.
Yeah, I think we just debilitate this
This
motherfucker.
might sting.
I see your
That's
game.
finesse. Beautiful dodge. Jose.
For all that we strive for!
Everything in here.
Not this with blade in hand!
I think we just swing on him. Probably just mad rush.
As the point of a sword!
Let's set it up.
I do like this royal sword scenario going on.
Hold nothing back!
That
Let's
slap.
do this.
You think yourself equal to a youth? A favor, if I may.
Actually pass and debilitate again. Okay, he's eating apples.
Shield. We've got to do something about those apples. Good dodge, Juna. Let me handle those apples.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I mean, I'm getting.
Pierce through them!
All right. Slide
I will
them,
fight.
Hawkins.
Let's do this together.
Go!
Real good.
No holding back.
Perhaps this suits me a wise choice.
Watch me! By Dark Knight, as the point of a sword, may yet cling to life.
Oh shit!
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, I could use some misses.
No.
Could use some misses.
Now that's
Ah, there we
finesse.
go.
Beautiful dodge,
we
Jose.
go.
Let's work together.
Alright,
Show
you should
them
be
our
dead here.
might.
How's this?
Yeah, that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'm loving his high heels. Wind God's Gale. Okay.
Not bad at all.
More.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Wait, I think I had more luck more points to spend.
The
Whoops.
bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking.
I mean, safe as I've ever
Everything's
been.
going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Is this last month just going to be us scrambling to try to restore the support that we once had? That's just the last month is going around. Doing a world tour and being like, please, I'm still good guy. Please vote me. Please vote me.
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
I mean, yeah, we were beating his ass last time, and then he fucking turned me into a goddamn Attack on Titan scenario. So...
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will
know?
stop Luis's reign.
And I think we still could have won if everyone had still focused on fighting Luis.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions.
What?
After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself.
Okay, so it's not like for any particular reason. She's saying, once you leave, I'm not letting you come back to just, like, hole up here.
The world's fate is in your hands.
Like, get the fuck out there and
Please.
do something about it.
Put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
My Dodie and his perch. My perchable Dodie.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Are they... I still don't believe it, right? Like, Zorba's still alive, Luisa's still alive.
It's a bit
right? We still
strange,
got
isn't it?
over a month before...
I
or
was
around
convinced
a
we've
month
been together for a long time.
before
But I can't believe
the
we've
final
only just met.
day. So...
The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
It's taking this really well. For what purpose would you need to return? I don't know. Say hi to some friends. There's some sick loot there. The fairies were there, and they wouldn't let me talk to them previously. I didn't get to fully explore that town. Like,
guess I'm
I don't know,
repeating
feels like
myself.
a couple of reasons I'd like to go back as
I'm
a
glad we're working
gamer.
together.
As the character, probably not, you know.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
I didn't like that. That sounded way too much like a command. Stay beside me forever. It could have been prefaced with, I hope you stay beside me forever, or something like that. Like, honestly glad we didn't have the woe is me arc that a lot of RPGs have after something bad like that happens. Yes, 100%. I'm also glad that we didn't have a big woe is me arc. But, yeah, I mean, a little bit of introspection is fine for Gallica to be like, wait, what the fuck do you mean we didn't know each other? That was all... Who the fuck? Right, like, less woe is me, but I could understand Gallica being a little outraged that whoever our mystery mommy is, just kind of fucked with her memories? You know?
The
like,
mystical
it's
fairy.
fair. Hey!
Gallica.
Is this 8? I think this is 8.
She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
It's 8!
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us.
We
and I'm
unlock
gonna lead the way.
the Elemental Master and the Warlock. And during squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons, which just sounds nice. It just sounds nice. Hello. Very excited.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
Book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Uchronia and the queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
You okay? We haven't had book stuff in a while.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals,
The biggest obstacle?
those who support them are sure to
Not
follow.
being a greedy shitbag. Biggest obstacle right there.
A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
If this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself.
So my prediction towards the beginning of the game that the prince was not going to become the king isn't going to pan out. But I do feel like we got somewhat close.
Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality.
Right.
And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change. A valuable lesson to remember, right? A lot of the real world sucks, but the alternative is to just accept that.
You've got the
So
power
don't.
to change the world.
Try to do what you can. Doesn't have to
And
be
the one
big
who
things.
gave it to you was,
Try small things.
well,
Any little thing to make the world a
yourself.
better place.
And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Oh. Whoa. Hey, how's it going, Moore? Academia. It seems I've been summoned by Moore in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed,
Oh boy.
a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that.
This is where we're gonna unlock the capability of getting other royal archetypes.
Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny,
Death
you
comes
were
for
given
us
a
all.
choice that the very act of existence
Oh,
denies
come
most
on.
people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince.
Yeah. I mean, to...
Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self.
I don't think the vast majority of people actually rule themselves.
That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you.
I sure as fuck don't rule myself.
What glorious coincidence indeed. That I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
That's how you know this is fantasy?
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time?
I still feel like there's this inkling in the back of my mind is that Moore is like a memory of the king in his youth or something like that.
Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak.
You wonder if
Who
she was
are
once
you?
the queen?
Why
I mean,
have you awakened this boy to his power?
that's my suspicion is that the feminine voice that we've heard in conjunction with the archetypes, I presume, what is the voice of our mother, the queen of the Elden Sanctum. I mean, if it's not, then it might as well just be a disembodied voice at this point in the game, because it's not gonna matter, but I think that's probably the case.
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum? See, right, like this is where it's kind of like getting into my head that like the book was given to me by my parents, right? And Moore was the author of the book. So I'm almost thinking like the king as a young man went to the ancient Elden Sanctum and fell in love with the queen and learned from her and blah 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 blah, and then wrote this book, and that is now his legacy. And that Moore is somehow this kind of like imprisoned memory version of him. But I've got no proof of that yet, but that's my working theory.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would be pretty cool. Hey! New screen update! I like that! I like that a lot!
All our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
Don't get reckless out there.
It falls to us to fight with all our might.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Some coin would be nice. Oh, we go through all of this and our answer is, I mean, I don't not want the power.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
I don't even think it, for me, right, like, in a position of power like this, it wouldn't necessarily, like, I would want to protect people, yes. Especially against a threat like the humans and Luis as a whole, right? But that's a short, hopefully, kind of like short-term goal. The real goal for me in a position like this would be facilitating actual change, undoing oppression, right? Like giving people actual equality, dismantling these systems of society that are utilized to oppress people. And it would probably be hugely unpopular with certain groups of individuals, but when you're in a fantasy world like this and you have royal magic that can, you know, put bindings on an entire country, I kind of think you get to just say, fuck it, and do it.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Does it? I still don't believe.
But isn't that...
Let's go to Martira. Okay. We're forced to Grand Trad.
This place here.
Fine.
Let's move.
We go to Grand Trad. Let's do it.
You see?
You think I need to go back and talk to more? Well, I can't do anything right now. So my options are progress the game. Lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time
these fucks,
until Luis
they're out.
takes the throne.
They're out.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Is he gonna try to drum us up some support? Or maybe,
well then, let us depart.
Maybe Moore is like Luis's father. But Luis's father was supposed to be like a doctor, so probably not.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis.
Luis is surprisingly chill about that.
Lord
I'm
Luis,
give him credit.
What is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
Luis is surprisingly chill about everything, right? If his ideas weren't so abhorrent, right? Like, if his concept of, you know, killing the weak and potentially, like, overrunning all the nations with humans weren't absolutely abhorrent, he probably wouldn't be a bad ruler.
Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Ah.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers?
Any
bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
That's like 50 gold? Yeah, but I bet the odds are like 1,000,000 to 1 right now. So he's still gonna make a shit ton off of that.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right, all right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital.
Oh shit, real?
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad.
I might have to go get a snack.
Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah. The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
Oh,
In other words,
we're omitting that part?
If I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou art elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart.
You fake motherfucker! I didn't guess that one. I didn't feel like I had any reason to guess that one.
And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
I did say, right, when they were like, Luis is from the Elden Sanctum, his parents were doctors there. I did make like a fuss. I was like, so there were a couple of like Clamar just at the Elden Sanctum? And I was like, I guess maybe they're not like, you know, against other people. They just, maybe they're primarily Elden and had a couple of others. And I just left it at that. But, you know, is he going to turn out to be the illegitimate son of the king? I could totally imagine having seen, you know, us having seen the prince so many times. Has that long, white, curly hair kind of like scenario. I could totally see them being like half-brothers. Absolutely. But I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. We'll see. Can I have that?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Not sure we're gonna make it there in time.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the
I didn't
royal
snack.
capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
Don't you do it, Dotus. You good boy. You stay up there.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Alright. Hold right there, I'll be right back. I'm getting a snack. Okay, I got snack. I got bugged around.
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
I like how they said words are cheap and it's pointless. And then are like, yeah, let's try anyways.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
You're
The story
remarkably
girl.
well informed.
You ungrateful pagan! Count
Everyone's
Luis
just getting
brought
called
down
out
the Sanctus
individually.
Church for you! How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
Welcome to people. They only care about their own emotions and what's happening to them. Now it's getting less fantasy? Absolutely.
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad.
You wanna
They
deal
really
with
are out
us?
for our blood.
Let's go.
Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here!
I'll do a massacre right
Don't
now.
bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run. Now!
I mean, we're in a flying, teleporting gauntlet runner. Just fly somewhere else.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened?
Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
This is the real reason why I can't have powers, is I would be bad. I would do a massacre. I would massacre people that I thought were not great. Which isn't good. Which isn't good. Because just because you have bad ideas, or you've been misled, or you're angry, or you're scared, doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. Although if you are a bad person, it definitely is easier for those things to happen, I believe. But...
No, that's not...
I know. It's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame.
Yeah, the Sanctus Church was manipulating the tournament for the throne. And yes, the tournament for the throne was not backed by the king's magic. But, looking at it, the tournament for the throne still allowed someone like us to rise up through the ranks and gain notoriety amongst the people. Right? So, was it a fair contest? Probably not. Was it still a useful contest? Yeah, absolutely.
Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy.
We're still on the streets, by the way.
Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? I've been waiting.
The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now signs of a power beyond imagination. Blah, blah, blah. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign, such as a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. In response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements for royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Heyo! We get the Royal Warrior. We need Samurai 20 and something else. Unknown.
That is...
This is it. This is the thing. Ooh, Vorpal Blade. Sounds pretty good. This is the biggest complaint you have with the game? Oh shit. Ooh, that's cool. Royal Knight. Ah. Okay, I need Paladin 20 and Elemental Master at 15. Okay. MC just gets his ulti job. Everyone else has a shit ton of prerequisites. Prerequisites you likely haven't been working on the entire game. That's fair. I mean... we're not far off on hers. But yeah, that's fair. Spoil the fact that this comes up and you work towards it from the beginning, or this. Both aren't good. I think it's fine. Like, I get your complaint. I absolutely do get your complaint. I feel like the way... Okay, obviously I don't know all the things yet, right? Question mark, question mark. Yeah, I just don't have those yet. So... I feel like the way the game is designed, that if they make the prerequisites something that it is likely to take that character into, right, then you're probably going to be mostly fine. Like, for example, Hulkenberg. We're already pretty much, or not pretty much already there, but we're already pretty close, right? You know, we got Dark Knight 15 already. Paladin is... 6 out of the 20, but we've been working on it. Elemental Master, we just unlocked, right? So, you know, some are definitely easier to get. Yeah, not all characters are created equal. How's it going, Biokai? So I get the complaint. Yeah, I get it. That's fine. They should have just been given, like, the MC. I don't know. It's hard to give an opinion on that at this point, because I haven't had to go through the effort of unlocking them yet, so I might agree with you. I will say, if that is your biggest complaint with this game, I think it's a relatively small complaint, all things considered. Because it's not like these classes are required. They're just extra special classes, you know? So, I don't necessarily feel bad about them having some pretty, like, tough restrictions. at least we can see kind of like some of the requirements already. Yep, we're already working towards Trickster, so that's good. Already working towards Soul Hacker, so that's good. We have no idea what his requirements are, so that's not good, but whatever. Oh. Yeah. Gotta unlock more stuff. I'm pretty sure I know what I believe my biggest complaint for the game to be, but I want to save that until basically the end of the game. Pretty much one of the prerequisites are going to be whatever... Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And that makes perfect sense.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Again, you say hope you've been investing in them unknowingly, but I think if it's designed well, right? Like you're probably going to you'll have a higher likelihood of investing in them, right? Like Juna, for example, one of hers is Trickster, right? So she starts out as Dancer, so obviously Dancer is going to be one of her things. But then the other one's Trickster, and that makes sense because you're probably not going to turn her into a swordsman. You could, but, right? Like, you probably just got access to, like, Trickster, you know, etc. It makes sense. Anyways, also some of them have more requirements than others. Like, you think Heismay requires more than anyone else. Yeah, there were some that had 2 and then some that had 3 for their requirements, definitely. That might be based off of like what those jobs require though, because some of the jobs have their own requirements, so they might have tried to like calculate, hey, these 2 jobs have prior requirements to even get to those 2 jobs, so let's not add a 3rd one. But for like Heismay, for example, these 2 don't have requirements. They're pretty much just straight shots, so it kind of like equals out, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they had like a calculator for the amount of experience you would need to invest, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they were just like willy-nilly about it.
Gone to shite, this has.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he? Smash it
Let's
all to
move.
bits.
All right, let's do a save.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff.
Honestly, I don't think there's going to be enough game for you to even get, but maybe 1 or 2 of the special classes, and that's not including leveling them to any real degree. Maybe, but I have a shit ton of, like, I have a lot of the experience items. Like, a lot. But maybe not. Maybe it won't matter.
But under the deception,
Maybe the game
you
ends
were,
tonight.
in fact, the actual prince. Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
I didn't assume.
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Look, if we kill him, they can vote for him all they want. But if we just go up there and kill the bastard and then bring his body back down, it's like, hey, here's your choice for king.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be
I haven't had to pet a cat in a while. The kitties have been completely anti-cat tree for like 2 or 3 months now. And here recently, Dodie has just been, like, just the last couple days, Dodie has been getting back up here. And now Tiny Baby's getting back up here too. Yes, he is. Let's get that camera on you more. Let's get that camera on you more. Just sweet boy. Tiny Baby is no longer Tiny Baby. Tiny Baby is a big floof now. Tiny Baby got big. Tiny Baby got hefty. He's still a sweet boy, though. He's still a sweet boy, though. Get some booby balls. My hairy boy. My hairy kitty boy.
We're counting on you, O King.
Ah, cat hair everywhere.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
Did I disturb you? Are you upsetty spaghetti? Lay back down. Lay your little kitty ass back down. Who the fuck is you?
You...
I feel like those rats have only grown in number.
Oh, it's Mister.
Oh, hell.
No, sir.
Your Highness.
Don't you jump on me.
Honestly.
Check that in a
Come
second.
on.
Alright, melancholized red skies. The riots and numerous outbreaks of humans have induced such anxiety in the people that their resulting magla has seeped into the atmosphere, causing the sky to enter a state of magical disarray. The turbulent weather exacerbates people's anxiety, which in turn causes inclement weather with an ominously colored, overcast sky, hidden by unique magla-laden clouds that are distinct from typical bad weather. The giant outburst of magic heralding the War of Destruction's end melancholized that word. Much of the old world humankind to become what the world now knows as humans today. Some vestiges of their humanity are evidenced in the various body parts that resemble modern people. Human biology is irregular. Some are capable of reproductions, others are capable of living hundreds of years. The particulars are beyond modern understanding. A technique that uses magla particles to intervene in the laws of physics and cause phenomena that would not occur in a natural state. Since magla is linked to one's mind, magic can, in theory, be used to control nature by the power of will alone with enough training. Magic was discovered before the War of Destruction and became the driving force behind the breakthroughs of civilization, ushering in a golden age. However, magic is also the embodiment of the weakness, vileness, and deep-seated fear of the mind, ultimately becoming the weaponized downfall of humanity in history's most notorious war. Truth of magla. Unique particles discovered toward the end of the Old World. One of the smallest components that make up creation. There is a strong correlation to cognition and the psyche. Its properties were studied and a technique was discovered that used the workings of the mind to interfere with the physical world, leading to the creation of magic. However, it is theorized that many practiced it empirically long before it was classified as a science. The term mag comes from the word magla, and in the old world, mag was simply its unit of measurement. However, laymen do not grasp its true meaning, as the characters used to write it have changed, to say nothing of the existence of the old world being repressed knowledge. Luis's dark arts. A horrific magic Luis used against the main character, presumed to function by forcibly circulating overwhelming magla through a person's body, artificially causing extreme melancholization, and turning the person into a monster. Self-evidently impossible without deep knowledge of buried truths, such as magla's nature and the origins of humans. It provides a glimpse into Luis's true origin and the world he envisions, among other things. The truth of melancholization. I'm not looking forward to this one. Magla particles are produced by feelings of anxiety, and when fear or apprehension become excessively strong, unconscious feelings of hostility and the desire to eliminate the source of those feelings are transmitted into magla, triggering an unintentional outburst of magic which can go rampant. Melancholization, I don't like that word, is when creatures and surrounding objects undergo an irregular transformation due to this magical outburst. Although it is thought that severe melancholization that alters even the physical appearance of a subject could not occur outside wartime in present-day peace, there are actually increasing cases of melancholization outside of people-occupied lands. It is unclear what is causing these unusual occurrences, as though the kingdom has been plagued with years-long anxiety. Truth of magic igniters. Igniters assist with the most difficult part of using magic, the process of accurately imagining the phenomenon one wishes to bring about. An igniter substitutes imagination with a formula in its circuits, making magic easier. This technology was created in the old world, where people who had already discovered magic used igniters to amplify their power. Igniters and the technology that created them were lost in the aftermath of the War of Destruction and became forbidden as a result. But as people began to seek magic again over time, igniters were rediscovered and used in quite the opposite way they had originally been intended. Those in power disseminated them with the falsehood that they were a requirement for the use of magic, in an effort to prevent magic from becoming the destructive force it once was. Their collar-like form is a symbol of this. Truth of relics. Originally highly advanced magic igniters, they were created with old world technology before the War of Destruction, rediscovered and passed down until the present. Each has various differing functions, though a majority were created as dangerous weapons of war. Their capabilities and perils have hardly begun to be rediscovered, and many are treated in accordance with local superstition. Truth of archetypes. Oh shit, this is a big one. A fundamental process in magic is invocation, the precise envisioning of a phenomenon that brings it into being. Realizing an archetype is a highly advanced version of this technique, requiring an even greater process of clarity of a greater number of phenomena. But this alone is insufficient. Fully manifesting an archetype requires the user give vivid form to their intentions, a depiction of their ideals, a distilled representation of their own desire, their own will, to change the world. There is no higher form of magic. To invoke such magic distills the physical self into a magical existence, a super being capable of handling these phenomena with ease. However, it is impossible to fully contemplate the extremely complex notion of character through imagination alone. To fully comprehend that character requires discovering it from the real world. The psyche of man is multifaceted, and one must truly acknowledge and accept that even within the self exists an unconscious aspect of the mind. It is thus more accurate to say that the power is a result of heroic virtue and revolutionary spirit that awakens within a person undergoing adversity, rather than to call it a skill gained through disciplined training. The Old World! A world from over 1,000 years ago, completely unlike the present. The sole civilized inhabitants were called mankind, a people linked to the present-day Elda tribe, who wielded magic on a level far beyond any known in the present. The nation fell during the War of Destruction, an apocalyptic worldwide conflict. Very few traces of this world remain, such as the city ruins that slumber deep beneath the Dragon Temple, as well as the artifacts known as divine relics scattered throughout the land. The War of Destruction, a world war from thousands of years ago, waged by the original tribe of mankind, which begat the destruction of the old world. However, this also marked the birth of many weapons, presently known as divine relics and dragons, made possible by their incredible advances in magic technology far beyond any of present day. The truth of the Elda tribe! Descendants of humans who lived in the old world and progenitors of the 8 tribes that came to populate the modern world following the rampage of civilization and devastation during the War of Destruction. After the War of Destruction, most of humanity fractured into the tribes of the modern world. However, unknown to the majority of people, the descendants of some nobles who escaped the flames of war retained their mostly featureless forms over generations. They also retained much knowledge and magic from the old world thought lost, but because they know the destruction that it led to, many actively avoid the post-war world and choose to live hidden and secluded. Truth of the Prince. The son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V, I don't remember how to say his name. The prince and the prince are now one and the same. The attack on the prince inside the royal palace led his aides to conclude the capital was no longer safe for him, so they secretly moved the prince to the ancient Elden sanctum to continue recovering. Alas, their Elden techniques were not enough to lift his curse, and he continued to decline until falling into a coma. However, he had guidance from a mysterious voice and an indomitable will that would not see his ideals abandoned. Through these, a new body made of Magla was created, much like the dragons of yore. The prince's spirit inhabited this new body, and he started another life as an entirely separate young man. That young man, oddly enough, pursues a journey to change the world, something the prince likely would have wished to take on had he been well enough. Through that journey, the young man came to know the truth behind everything, and after his spirit returned to his body, he could then reveal himself publicly as the prince once. Bonds unfettered, Gallica! Gallica was sure that she and the prince received a secret mission together in the sanctum, but in reality, she alone was entrusted with the mission. The memory of the two receiving the mission together was a fabrication planted in them both as a means to give guidance and purpose to the newly formed prince. With the prince successfully revived, Gallica was told the truth and her mission technically came to an end. Yet despite her relationship with the prince being predicated on a false memory, Gallica knows the journey itself was real and is awakened to a new sense of purpose and a personal mission to continue the journey alongside him. Hey! What else we got? Old Hermitis Gruidae, an elderly Elda tribe chiefess living in the ancient Elden sanctum, once the principal lady-in-waiting for the queen. She is a sagacious woman who safeguards the true history behind the Elda tribe, the old world, and magic. She was also the person who took custody of the prince and kept him safe after he secretly fled the royal palace. That's it. We're all caught up. Nice. I presume we can't leave.
All right, then.
Yeah. Okay, we go to sleep. Let me save. Just in case we immediately get tossed into something, but I presume we will not immediately get tossed into something. And let me go get some water. I'm thirsty. BRB! Tiny baby, entertain them. Hey, don't you put your paws on me! Unpaw me, sir! Don't put your head upside down like that. You look fucking weird. Don't do that to me. Alright, let's do it.
Good night.
Let's go!
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
Hey, 31 days. Do we get to play for 31 more days?
To all the people who dwell in this land,
this voice?
Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe... hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Everywhere is
view.
afflicted with
Let's see.
dread.
Here's where we are now.
Nice. Very nice. What's this?
That's... Let's see here.
Skybound Avatar.
A village. A village. Let's put an end to this.
30 days. Rank 9. Not a rank 10! Not the worst it could be! Head to the royal palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. This man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed to the throne. The mission with the deadline has begun. To challenge the airborne palace, depart from the round table in the Gauntlet Runner. Due to Magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you'll have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis's destructive visions and rescue the kingdom before the day of the hero arrives. This is it!
So?
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Smash it all to bits!
Airlines.
All right then.
Yeah, we just got quests hanging around. So we're gonna probably do a world tour. My assumption is we're gonna get quests. We'll also obviously will be very interested in finishing up some people's stuff, right? Some are pretty close, and we can, in theory, do 2 a day. So this probably honestly won't take us an extremely long time, maybe like 10 days or so. But I mean, 10 days is still a pretty thick amount of days, right? So something to keep in mind. We also have no eloquence. Yep. Which very well might gate us on some of the things that we want to do.
Smash it all to bits!
You're right.
Smash it all to bits!
You gotta just keep yelling, smash it all to bits, buddy. Okay, let's go see these exclamation points, and let's stop by the, whatchamacallit's very, very informative. Yes, I am aware. What's up, fam?
Hello.
Outfit, aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you're possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altabury called Mount Volcano. This is the mountain that we could not find access to in Altabury. And now we found it. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It is said to be of stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I traveled many leagues in hope of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it.
Help me, will ya?
That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure there too. What say you?
I guess so.
Hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Yes.
Much gratitude to you.
We did it! Let's give it a shot.
8.5. Increases wisdom.
That's where you want to go.
Okay.
Help me, will ya?
Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, God. Luis rightfully ought to be king.
So that's
All right,
what
then.
it's come to. What is there to be done?
I guess it's over then. That's enough out of you, yeah?
Uh-huh.
3 new ones. Holy shit. Ay, ay, ay. Cocomordos, Terror of the Skies. I need to slay the Cocomordos that nest in the Manor of the Ascendant southwest of Brylehaven.
That's a rough one.
I see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Huh?
Counting on you.
Okay then.
Let's do it.
Consolidate. Reminds you of the griffin from Peter Beagle's story Two Hearts. No one could kill it, even a legion of soldiers. Ah! I like those little mushrooms though. Mushroom rocks. Okay.
Let's...
That's a rough one.
More than monsters causing trouble nowadays, this contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sistus, the leader of some religious fanatics. What? And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be true salvation. They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. If they kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem, but now they're attacking people near Grand Trad in the name of salvation.
Yes, but...
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits. Indeed, security in Grand Trad's bad enough with all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief. Let's do it. I've heard they've got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse and brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic that they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you.
Counting on you.
The Founder's Hatchet.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
Okay.
And right there's a labyrinth.
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. See, this place, well, back during a famine, a plan was hatched to save food and involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of those unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature, the Ordemos, is left as is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, then by all means take it down. What do you think? Let's do it! You have to get its attention first by going after the Rigopetia?
Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This place.
We'll face danger here.
Alright. Holy shit.
That's enough out of you, yeah? I guess it's over then.
Ah,
Why, you little...
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Will you fight for Count Luis?
All right then.
Luis is the only one left.
Is it Luis after all?
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Eh?
Hey, it's the Queen of Cuisine!
Isn't that...
Whatever will I do?
Whoa!
Lovely, that.
Nourishing Lumibees has to have a fluffy texture.
If you have a spare moment.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Increases eloquence. A souffle, maybe a souffle or pancakes or something like that. I would assume, but I don't know what
to Lord Luis.
needs Lumibees. So
All right then.
IDK. All right.
Where to?
Fine.
Where to?
Ah. Okay, so some side quests have popped up in other places. Gotcha. That's why we checked.
Let's go.
When she said bees, you thought of honey? Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Humans.
Louise, I could see it.
Hello. Grand, innit?
About that old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of town. It's teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you and Elda with Fairy in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island.
Now
would you?
what am I to
Yes.
do?
We've been to those 3 towers, and past the boss room, there's always some upper scenario which feels like there should be things there. Secret bosses? In that case, I think it's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently, there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. That's about all I could tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. Considering you dealt with the Dragon God and saved our island, if forbidden power is real, I'd want it to go to a hero like you. I've no doubt the chief would agree, so I leave it to you to see if this legend
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tower.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Supposed to be a secret? Ooh, that's a 9.5. Hey, hey, hey. Why is he wearing a crate on his head? All the Mistari, the tribe that had the third eye in their heads, all of the Mistari, at least outside of their island home, wear these various different types of fully enclosed headgear that hides their faces and their third eye as part of their culture. I don't know if we got like a lot of information as to the exact why, but that's the general gist. I need. Oh,
Please, if there's anything you can
that's
do.
sketchy.
All right.
Didn't know who the Mistari were? Yeah. Yeah.
All right then.
Okay,
Where
so I
to?
think that was all to be seen there. Okay, what's his face has something for us, it looks like.
Let's go.
Looks like Danny has something for us.
But why?
Hey Danny, what's up?
Hello there.
Apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review some our true traditions. These are the Mistari people, right? So, only Adeni and Yufa, who are important characters, have been like revealed without their headgear. Okay, about a set of towers scattered throughout the country. Tower like that one place. Yeah, we're familiar.
That's...
According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown, however, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. I dread to think about what would happen if Luis obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think of it? You undertake
What will
these
you do?
trials. Yep, we've been there before.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Also
Thank
a
you.
9.5.
Let's check.
I see. Be careful. I'll see you again.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Mustari?
So that's what it's come to.
What?
What shall I do? Splendid.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
We've got so many potential things to do. I don't know if we can do it in 30 days, actually.
I'm off.
I don't know if I'll actually clear out all the things that I
sounds
want to do
right.
in 30 days.
Just can't believe it's true. Now that sky looks proper angry.
But that...
All right then.
Oh. But why?
Just sublime.
Warm heart, full wallet, hot spring campaign. Put some of the hot spring water you bathed in into this vial and bring it to me as proof. I'll have 30,000 reeve to give you.
Whoa. It's too much to take.
No problem. Sure.
Just sublime.
This lady wants some of our bathwater. Okay.
Help me out, would
Only
you?
open at night, sure.
Let's give it a shot.
And we get an almighty panacea.
Okay then.
All right then.
Alright, that looks like it as far as quests go. Holy shit. Alright, let's take a fucking look at what we've got going on. We've got... Stop the crowning of Luis Guillaburn. Deadline to prevent Luis's crowning. Hero's Eve. Yeah, the hero. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of time. But we have quite a few quests. Some are quite challenging looking. And I think the other thing for me, right, is obviously, we really want to finalize people's stuff. We want to get access to all of the character, or the classes, right? But that means boosting up these individuals that are still... Right, that gets us Tycoon. Okay, we don't have to get all the way to 8 for Juna. So that's interesting. But we do if we want her to get her heroic embodiment, which of course we will want. Okay, same for Yupa. If we get to 6, we get Devil Summoner, but we need to get 8. So we're gonna wanna finish out everyone, because everyone, the characters get their heroic embodiment at 8 and unlock most of the others at 6. But the non-playable characters unlock theirs at 8. So basically everyone needs to go up to 8. Okay, so that's gonna take a lot. Thing about it is, I kind of want to do a lot of these before we go further into a lot of these side quests, because I want to be able to have access to those classes so that I can kind of know, right? Because so for the heroic embodiments, for example, I don't even know which all classes I need for them because I haven't unlocked them all. So that is a concern.
Why, you little...
But we could dedicate a couple days here at the start to trying to finish out follower stuff.
Now that sky looks proper.
I am concerned about our eloquence, because I am pretty sure that our eloquence is keeping us from being able to do some follower stuff.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing. We got a mother of all storms.
Okay, so he's got to do a cooking thing while...
All right.
I'm almost like...
We got a mother of all storms.
I'm almost tempted to like... Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so that one does take 2 days, because it won't let us fly through portions of the mountain, which is unfortunate. Looks like everything else takes a single day, though. Once we get the Dream's Origin, that's the final one for Nearest, I believe. It's the final dice for Nearest, but I don't know what we'll need to do afterwards to get him up all the way. So there's that. This doesn't technically take a day, it just takes one of our night scenarios. This'll take a day. That'll take a day. So the 3 trials will take a day each. So that's 3 each. Again, this doesn't take a day, but it takes one of our time slots, I believe. Maybe? So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So it looks like quest-wise, they're gonna take we could probably say approximately 10 days. So if we have 10-ish days dedicated to getting everyone up, another 10-ish days dedicated to doing side quests and shit, we would still then have a 10-ish day period to tackle the final dungeon. That seems fine, right? Like looking at that sounds fine. The issue is I don't know if anything else is going to crop up, right? So, kind of curious. Kind of look around. What do we have in each place? Eloquence there.
Where to?
Eloquence.
Where to?
Eloquence. Oh, there's also the Colosseum. I would love to do more Colosseum stuff. That also takes just like a bunch of additional time.
Where to?
So it's really the fucking tables that we have to do eloquence at. Okay. We go to
Let's
the
go.
Gauntlet Runner. We have to cook. Or we have to be moving in order to cook, right? What requires... an indestructible honey cake. Sounds like maybe that could be the thing. Luma bees. So soft, not even a blade can cleave it. Sounds like something you shouldn't eat. You're not wrong. You're honestly not wrong. I don't think it's gonna be the almighty golden stew. Sweeter than poison? Probably not. If it's indestructible, you can't digest it. That's sugary. Invincible noodles doesn't feel like that would be the right thing. Yeah, it feels like indestructible honey cake is the way to go.
What's this?
Do we even have a place where we can buy things like white peach turnip and luma bees? I know we get the luma bees from the campfire, but I don't know if we can just buy them somewhere.
Where to?
Uncertain. Let's go to each of the taverns and visit the informants. Pick up all the stuff that we need there.
What more can I do?
She's lost it. Remember this one game where you were asked to recreate a recipe that had something soft with two colors, some kind of yellow sauce, and something chewy and salty? She hadn't eaten it since her dad made it for her once as a kid. Something soft with two colors, some kind of yellow sauce, and something chewy and salty.
What more can I do?
I feel like if I was pulling from a list, I could probably suss that out, but just off the top of my head, I'm like, huh?
What more can I do?
It's the thing is like yellow sauce and then chewy and salty are making me think different things. Hot dog with mustard? I mean, yeah.
What more can I do?
No harm in just.
What do we got? Towers of Insolence.
Keep this to yourself.
Here's something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us in the information business, but the rumors are all based in legend, so naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. Very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I can't speak to the veracity of this man's statement, but he claimed, "A foul miasma-ridden body none can pierce, and a glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children." He left this mysterious message and then vanished. Just what did he see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies. And yet, I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend.
No harm in just listening, you know.
Giant of the Abandoned Path. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the Abandoned Path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during a famine. That story is merely a rumor, and even if it were true, it happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That may be why no one noticed the monster until recently. The beast is an Ordemos, and it appears to have made the area its new home. Luckily, you just have to give her the ingredients that match the description, so it's not as hard as it sounds. Respectively, it's eggs, hollandaise sauce, and country ham. So, okay, the ham, it's Eggs Benedict, right? But the ham is what got me, right? Because when you said yellow sauce, my yellow sauce and salty immediately makes me think of hollandaise sauce, right? With Eggs Benedict. But I don't know why my mind kept tripping on the chewy, and I was like, but eggs aren't chewy. That can't be right. But like, I forgot to include the ham in that dish. So I could really go for some Eggs Benedict right now, actually. I would love that right now. That would be great.
Keep this to yourself.
Weak to dark. It'll repel electric. Okay. Got it? You thought the chewy and salty stuff might have been pickles at first, since you hadn't seen any country ham for sale? Ah. Yeah, it would have been a scenario for me of like, again, if I had a list of like ingredients I was pulling from, or like a list of recipes I was trying to deduce from, I think that one would have been pretty quick. But like, yeah, just honestly, like the two colors thing there didn't really help. Because you got yellow, you got white, you got, you know, whatever color we want to say ham is. But soft makes sense.
Keep this to yourself.
Dark affinity, okay. Okay, so Mount Volcano is, I think, actually earlier on our potential list. Because it gives us the thing that we need for Nearus. We'll go here and go to the Golden Deer. I basically just want to visit all of the informants.
Can't see a single fancy a bit of info. Cheers.
Beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for them to their temptation, it's your life that will turn to ash. Doesn't read like a will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. I interpreted it as a strong suggestion that you need protection from fire to go in. It
Come
certainly
again
concurs.
anytime.
Okay.
We stand behind you, Lady Youth.
Where to?
Let's go.
If Louise
Fancy a
wins
bit of
the
info?
crown, what will become of us?
Hey,
Want in on this?
An enormous beast unlike any in this world, it takes any attempt to ward against its attack as an affront, and the devastating blow in retribution is a terror to behold. And that's all I know. No mention of what it looks like or anything. Might as well be a load of old bollocks anyway. No one believes in such fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening
Come
in that
again
tower.
anytime.
Okay. Not super useful.
Want in on this?
Manor of the Ascendant is another of these places with fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. It is nearly unapproachable. Most folk forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. That be the Kokomordos. It's like a Kokosados. It prefers its prey soft and squishy, so it'll try and reduce your defense.
Just between us.
You'd better prepare ways to harden your defenses and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. Okay.
Come again.
If Louise wins the crown,
Where to?
what will become of us?
let's go.
What do you want to know?
Thing from him.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Wait,
I'm out of ideas.
I went to the wrong one.
I'm out of ideas.
You bastards having two inns in Grand
All right,
Trad.
then.
How dare you?
Go.
How dare you? How dare you have more than one inn in a large city?
Yep.
Please, whatever you can do.
It's okay.
Want in on this?
Leader of that particular group of bandits is a man known as Sistus. Word is he's a drifter who hails from Altabury. That bloke is motivated purely by greed, and he's got a particular taste for gold. Perhaps tossing some out during the battle will be enough to distract him. Really? Sounds like this is a fight where skills that use money should be particularly effective. Also weak to light magic. Okay.
Whoa.
Just between us.
Apparently there is something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may have put up this bounty specifically for that reason. A treasure seeker sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of something. Whatever it was, it's big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. Alright, military.
Hey!
Okay. Lord of the Lake, you only get through fishing.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, Luma bees from campfires. The Luma bee ones is gonna suck.
Hey!
White peach turnip we do need though. Butcher in Grand Trad. Okay.
Hey!
Where to?
Let's go!
Go get those white peach turnips.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Why, you...
Ah, closure.
I guess it's over then.
Nothing left to do now.
This is a right jam.
Welcome.
This is a right jam.
Okay.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Nothing left to do now.
I guess it's over then.
Trying to think of how I want to approach things. So, this gives us eloquence. I kind of want to prioritize this. But in order to potentially get some Luma Bees, which we still need, we're going to have to do some traveling. So there's that. Incarnate in the Woods could be a good route for that. Weak to dark, but repels electric. Nullify its buff to create openings. Recommended Thief and Faker. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. And that gives us, we'll have a camp scenario there, so that gives us an opportunity to snag some Luma Bees. It might not be enough though. Courage, 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 wisdom? Question mark? So maybe we start off with some Incarnate in the Woods. That will also allow us to potentially do Basilio's thing, because apparently we need to be traveling for Basilio's thing. Because he wants to cook with us. So maybe that is the play. I will say, let's make a safety save down here. Big ol' safety save. And then...
I guess it's over then.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. We're gonna go do Incarnate in the Woods.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
This is the place.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Well, let's roll then.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
Do it. And we're getting close to the end of the night, so...
What to pick?
Maybe if we can zip through this and... Maybe if we can zip through this and do the fight, we'll be good to go. Oh. Yeah, need some Luma Bees. Let's talk with Basilio.
Sam!
Good, isn't it? That's my try at tree nut egg drop soup and honey glazed poison cocosados chicken. The food looks really great, actually. What's the matter? Lose your appetite? Oh, the poison? Nah, no worries, mate. Salt cured, yeah? And I got all the actual toxins out. It ain't dangerous or anything. Got a salty sweet glaze and leaves the tongue tingling for more.
Yeah?
Sounds great. More, please. Only one bite in and you want more? Get you really are keen on it. Truth is, wasn't long ago that I couldn't cook a thing. After the igniter experiments, my sense of taste got loads sharper. Couldn't eat much unless it tasted really nice. So I sort of picked up cooking to fend for myself.
Right.
Interesting. Got an after-dinner treat here, too.
Yeah.
So here, we got baked fruit sweets, right? Along with some Alento tea. The tea's bitter stuff, so I preserved the leaves in sugar. Sounds great.
I mean...
Alento is one of them, sedative herbs. I drink it myself on nights when the pain gets loud. Must be rough.
Just a sec.
Yeah, it can be. Like something's trying to kill me from the inside sometimes.
Oh, right.
Reminds me I never did get to telling you about those old wounds. Me and Del, we both grew up in the slums. I call them slums, more like a trash dump. No parents or anything, so every day was pretty miserable. I went to enlist hoping we could afford to eat that way. They told me I was too young, but I got invited to be part of some igniter development facility. Told me I'd be helping them test igniters before the soldiers got them, but they left out the part about testing them on us. If we lived or died, didn't matter. Vinka was there too. You know, my mate who split his herbs with us. At the facility, you got room, board, and a bit of coin. Slave wages. But if the igniters went unstable on you or you stopped being useful, that's it. You're done. So no matter what they threw at us or how bad we hurt, we took it all. We had to.
About that.
Nope.
Don't know if I'd call it that. Even if we'd known everything it meant, it's not like Del and I had any other choice back then. Dawn to dusk, all we had was pain. Death was always one faulty igniter away. Looking back, I'd never gotten through it without our Del. The experiments got worse and I started losing friends to them, one by one. Ended up at death's door myself. That's when Del had enough and broke us out. Del was in rough shape himself and he carried me. Ran with me all the way to a church, where we met Lady Rella. She told me, what it's like now, it's not all there is. If you keep living, the world will surely change. Feels like I finally get what she meant. Gotta treat you to a nice meal. Even got to meet Vinka again. Wouldn't have had those chances if I'd get enough. Now giving up's the last thing on my mind. Hell, I've got some actual hope. Might just be able to build the world Del and I dreamt of. I can see why Basilio's second best boy.
Me and Del didn't live
Alright, more inheritance slots for Berserker, and Basilio gains some more in the reserve, which is good. We need that. Why Del stopped growing, you know? Side effects of the experiments and all. By the look of him, Vinka got the opposite. Might be a little grayer, but he's not actually aged all that much, you know? In any case, seems like he's doing well. Glad for that, at least. He was having chest pains.
Wait.
I don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong. He was, wasn't he? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? Well, I mean... Damn it, can't believe he slipped it past me. And I bought it without a second look. Gotta ask Vinka what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
Well, we probably won't be able to make it today. Take me to Brilhaven when you can. You got it. No problem. No problemo.
Hello, hello.
We're getting attacked by randos.
Down and let us through.
Clear off!
Pipe down and let us through.
Inventor's ingenuity.
Oh. They don't have very much HP. Gotcha.
I'll use what I must.
Adamant Nightblade.
There's hidden
multiples.
I must
They're
stay
totally
calm.
fireproof. We better use
Face
something
me.
else.
Rancor.
Not worried about that then.
Good.
Hell,
Next.
Racing!
Impressive.
They're immune to light. Careful, everyone.
The dark and wind. Oh,
We'll
we
do
got
this
some
together.
wind. Yeah.
Go!
We got wind, baby.
Scour!
Yeah, buddy.
Reinforce!
Come on,
Oh,
more
shit.
of them? Only one
Let us
left.
clean up this
Finish
mess.
them off and we're clear.
All right, he's weak to light.
Oh, power of
all,
kings.
all he's weak to. Cool.
I'll be taking that.
Why,
I'll take that
hello
opal.
there,
Because
treasure.
I don't
Let's
know
go.
that we've got any
Maybe
light.
lend me your strength.
Do we have any light on anybody else? Probably not. I'm just going for...
No. Hold
Looks
on.
like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to shine.
Let's set it up.
Probably just go for the
Hold
almighty.
nothing back.
See if it works.
How's this?
At the very least, he's not gonna resist it, and it does a lot of damage, so...
Even white lies can
Not
still.
enough,
This
though.
is just what I need. Maybe, come on, help me out. I'm not. Please, after you.
Ice Dark Knight. Not now. Let us fight as one.
Yeah, we don't have any particular thing here.
I'll run you through.
And he flees.
There they go.
I expected, but we got the opal off of him, whatever.
A trivial fight, really.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall rise to the occasion.
We gotta swap over.
The site of
Not a lot
Malva
like
forms
an
on the
account from
horizon.
someone who survived a
A
suicide
small
attempt.
settlement
Yeah.
carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern prospering as
We've
though
seen this one before.
Giving it some thought?
Yeah, we'll stop and check real quick, but I think we got everything out of this place that we wanted to previously. Maybe we'll snag some more ingredients.
I'm starving.
Don't eat the goats.
Gosh.
I think we got everything that we want. Another 10 of those. We'll buy the 10 of those. Fine. We'll get another 2 of those, so we're up to 20. And we'll buy one of these, so we're up to 5. Borleo's ripe apple.
Now then.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, let's continue
Hey.
our trip. Back to it. Give me
the
some Lumi
gauntlet runners
bees.
slowing pace. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune. A rare glimpse into a party at peace.
That doesn't look like a Lumabee.
All right then.
I'm very upset. That's a Dream Eater moth. That is not a Lumabee.
I see.
Why do you do
All
this
right
to
then.
me? Why? How could this happen to me?
Let's go.
Actually, hold up. Want to get anything else? Did we finish this? What's the literacy workbook of us? More imagination. Our imagination is maxed. We do not need more imagination. Damn it! I need more eloquence. No, I need...
What do you want to do? Not doing that?
I need to be more eloquent.
All right then.
Game. I think we just do Juna.
Hey. You know.
Let's go.
Huh?
I should mention, I'm going to ask the others to step out for a bit. I only want you to see. So make sure you come in alone. Ah! The reveal! Haha! It's the reveal! We're gonna get to see the weird baby form Juna. You're alone, right? Mind your step. Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Wait.
Close your eyes for a second. Crazy to me that big forehead baby Juna exists. Thought she was gonna take off her headband? Well, she did take off her headband. She also got tiny. Well, you saw that, didn't you? I can't explain. I can explain, but not here. Let's speak in private. I mean, everyone's gone. We are speaking in private, aren't we? Was mortifying. Thought I'd die of embarrassment. I've seen her before.
Hold on.
This last time was me too. My glamours came undone, and it was a catastrophe. That's what I truly look like. The entire Nidia tribe disguises them.
The truth is...
Those things people say about us, some of it's true. We really do conceal our true selves behind beautiful masks, so to speak. We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. The other tribes would never take our true selves seriously. That's a Nidia's truth. And it's why we started transforming as soon as we're old enough. Our parents are the only ones who know what we really look like. It's limited, mind you. We can only glamour ourselves to appear as we would as adults, which is also the only way we can lead normal lives.
In other words...
We don't even show members of our own tribe our true selves. As far as you're concerned, you really, really must keep this a secret. Okay. My question, though, is it just an illusion? Right? Is the Juna that we see here an illusion, and she's actually at the height of her knees, and if I try to kick her in the chest, it's just gonna, like, go over her? Right? Or are the disguises more transfigurations? Like, are the glamours transfiguring her into what she is now, or is it pure illusion? Never felt right to me disguising ourselves. Is being myself really so horrible? Is it so wrong? Maybe that's why my glamours fade when I get terribly upset by something, like when I saw those Erica flowers.
You know...
Before I was taken in by Rella's family, I was a slave. It was hard, though my memories of it are vague. What I do remember was being tied up in the woods for days on end as some kind of punishment. I was starving in the cold, and I accepted I would die there. But to keep the faintest hope alive, I sang. I told myself, as long as I can sing, I can survive. I vowed the will to live. Song. I remember fields of Erica flowers as far as the eye could see. Beautiful and bitter. Hate of a waking nightmare. That's what the flower girl in Bridal Haven was selling. Terrible memories I'd thought long buried came bubbling up, and I reverted. Remember? I think Myrtis must have seen me slip too. That's why she knows how to threaten me. I think what I need to do is go pick some Erica flowers. Go back to where I was tied up. Even the thought freezes me in my tracks. Why I wanted you to see my true self. I'd hate for you to find out later and sit running home in embarrassment. I couldn't bear it.
So...
Your turn to talk. What did you think? I don't want to be dismissive, but I want to be like, about what? You're you. Whatever.
Hmm?
What do I think about what?
Wait!
What do you mean about what? About the real me. This is really important to me, all right? I wanted your honest opinion.
Oh, goodness.
This is the worst.
But...
Yeah, I do feel better now that than I thought I would. It's okay for people to discover I have vulnerabilities. I am who I am.
You're...
I knew you would accept me for that, so thank you. I'm still very curious because if she's in battle and attacks are whipping her because it's just an illusion,
A new power.
I want her to have increased evasion. Damn it.
Wait for me, Myrtus.
Persona Master! Woo! I'm actually excited about this. Hella.
Then...
I'm not gonna abandon you out there. What the fuck? Juna? Why would I abandon you out there? Fucking weirdo. Again?
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Clear off! Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
They're weak to piercing
I
attacks. Hit them all in
love
one fell
this.
swoop.
I love being able to just open my thing and be like, oh, I know what they're weak to. Great.
Mustn't settle for the easy way. I'll use what I must.
Something else.
I'll take this.
I think a Crozier is going to be good for us, but
treasure.
Let's take
I'll
let's go.
I'll still take it.
You better be sure. We're looking good here.
Pass.
Behold this power.
We'll do a debilitate,
Going for the weak spot.
and then we'll have
With
Hulkenberg
blade
smash.
in hand. Not behold. We stand together.
We'll combine our strength.
Roar with royal might.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let us clean up this mess.
Definitely
Power
overkill.
of kings.
Medium, heavy. We'll go with
Rancor.
heavy.
Commendable bearing.
We'll go for the heroic slash. Nice.
What?
Great.
More enemies.
Whatever, man.
One left.
Face me.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Behold. Let's go. I'll cut through.
I'll
Observe the right there.
He's gonna run.
There they go. Got myself yawning.
Right? Seems good.
Appreciated.
She was technically deceiving you, but she didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, but it's like it's no more deceiving than going out with your girlfriend and her dolling herself up. Right? Like, I mean, I guess maybe it's a little more deceiving, but whatever. I would never be upset with a person for taking a different appearance in order to increase their safety and acceptance in the wider world. I might feel like they shouldn't have to do that, right? But
see you.
I would never hold it against them.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
I love that we have a new screen. I do. I'm so excited that we have a new screen. Nidia tribe glamours. From the perspective of other tribes, the Nidia tribe's true facial features and physique are akin to that of small children. This causes the tribe difficulty as they are not taken seriously in their original forms. As a result, members of the Nidia tribe begin training when they reach the age of discretion to transform their appearance in such a way that they are not misunderstood by other tribes. This power of transformation is a form of magic, but their magic abilities are only so extensive as to adjust the perceived age of their original form without having to rely on devices such as magic igniters. To transform, they look at others and mimic their appearance as if performing. It's a special trait of the Nidia tribe unique to them. However, their transformation is meaningless if it is easily undone in the presence of others. Therefore, as a general rule, once members of the Nidia tribe leave their homes, they keep their true appearance hidden for their whole life, not even revealing it to others of their tribe. In some ways, this dooms them to a life of solitude in which all of their relationships are predicated by a lie. That many Nidians are eccentric is partially due to this determination they hide within themselves. Interesting. Didn't give me like a hard specific on this is definitely a
this is
like full transformation or anything. Can I reread a book to get more eloquence? Like, is that a thing? I'm pretty sure the answer to that question is no.
all right.
Oh, okay, I can. All right. Don't hate that.
Huh?
Why you gotta keep fighting me? Why we gotta get every battle on our way here?
Come down and let us through.
Clear off! Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Well, we don't really have a lot of
Face
features,
me!
So
Mustn't settle for the easy way. I leave it to you.
I'm all prepared.
Get him!
Cut! Two remaining.
My life is in your
Come on,
hands.
help me out! I think not. This is just what I need!
we haven't even seen that. What's
for
that
the
do?
weak spot!
Observe the enemy. Let us fight
Okay.
as one. Perhaps not this. Oh, power of heroes! I'll run you through. One remaining.
Hulkenberg's
You
got
really
this
are a
handled.
knight.
Perhaps this suits.
Lend me your strength.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Here's through.
There's more. Are there? Come on, everyone. We can't relax here.
I'll take this. Sorry.
Why, hello there, treasure. Looks
okay.
like they're weak to light.
We can do this.
I guess it's our
Let's
time
set it up.
to shine.
Tis yours.
Watch me! Me, come on! Follow me!
Dark Knight, burst forth!
He's just gonna run.
There they go!
Okay, whatever.
I think we all knew how that would go.
Located to the east of Montario is a forest path tinged with beautiful autumn leaves. Its name, however, is the Abandoned Path. The story goes that a nearby village was struck by famine, and in order to preserve its food stores, abandoned their elderly along this road. The forsaken elders became a food of sorts, for monsters and for the earth. The trees then turned to resplendent crimson. So the story goes. Amidst a view so stained with sin, yet pleasing to the eye, the Gauntlet Runner's engine ceases its mechanical whirring.
Well...
That's right.
We should go.
Yeah.
What now?
Question mark, question mark. What do I think the royal thief will need? I don't know. Wasn't I taking him up into these? I think I was. Now let's finish up Wizard for him. Going up Pugilist because I was trying to get the strike thing. Strike boost. I wanted out of him.
Okay then. Let's go.
Let's see what we got in here. It's 11:18, but a lot of these dungeons don't take us very long these days. It kind of depends on how many fights we have. But if we're able to skip the majority of the fights, just because we're...
I see the enemy.
We're done. That was all of them.
Ouch. We're starting off well.
There they are.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Looks like it's not
I
safe
see the
yet.
enemy.
Stay alert.
That might be of use later.
Okay, well, I don't see this as a place we want to farm a bunch.
Come on! Forward!
Horrendous.
Right there. What now?
That... All right.
We really haven't taken anyone high in healer, have we? No, we have not. Oh, healer just very, very much got left to the wayside.
There they are. Charging in. Forward!
Stop staring.
Let's give him a fight.
Fighting. Go. Take this. He'll protect all of us.
Wizard! Purge!
You hit their weakness. Nice moves, Heisme.
I won't hold back! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
This is just what I need! Going for the weak spot! Join with me!
We'll combine our strength!
There we go, baby.
Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let
weak
us
spot.
clean. Wizard! Purify!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A lot of mag. That's a fair amount of mag.
That's a curious ability.
Our immediate...
What now?
Here we put on... What are we fighting here?
What now?
Weak to dark, reflects electric. Okay.
What now?
All right. All right.
There's really nothing dark. Dark Knight? There wasn't. Huh, interesting. There's the Synthesis, Blackguard's Hammer, Fearless Shadow. Oh, that seems fun.
Right there.
All right. Push through! Charging in. Forward!
Nice!
Let's do this!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
And to
They're
air.
weak to ice. Let's stop them cold. Wind isn't working. Try hitting
I'll
them with
use what I
something else.
must. I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Let's stay calm. Vitus power. Hold on. Lend me your strength. No, this won't
They're
work.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Let's work together.
Work blade, it'll reflect off of that guy, but
Strike
everyone
true.
else will die.
Wind!
Or won't reflect, it'll work.
Stay sharp.
Wow.
It's not over
Fine
yet.
work,
Just hit
Captain.
all of them? Guess
But
all it
now-
takes is the right motivation. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
He's weak
No
to
one
ice.
here fights alone.
Have any
Maybe
ice?
Trickster! This might sting.
By the swan. Paladin! Allies, Together! No, to you!
Face me! To hidden art!
You can do this!
Sleet!
You hit their weakness! Nice moves,
It's okay.
Heisme!
We can do this. Let's set it up!
Forward!
Ice!
You hit their weakness! That's
This'll
your
be
opening,
over soon
Captain.
enough.
Yeah, these guys are kind of thick.
Going for the weak spot.
I see your
Oh,
game!
that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisme!
With blade in hand! This won't do. I'll stay my
Only
blade.
one left.
Lisa!
Finish them off and we're clear!
It's up to you now.
Freeze!
Okay, not bad.
Smooth finish! Great work, everyone!
There they are.
Yeah, nice work!
Right there.
We seem to have defeated them all.
There they are. Come and get me. I'm right here. This battle's ours. Let's go.
This is our chance! They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
Okay.
On me, we go together!
You can do this.
Sleet!
You hit their weakness!
Last one!
Moves, Heisme!
We'll do this together.
Fall!
Freeze.
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
Even white
Captain!
lies can still weigh you down.
This is just what I need!
No need to
That one didn't hit! Come on, Judah,
Sworn oath
focus!
of knighthood. Huh. Take this!
You all power of kings!
Kitty cat!
It burns!
No way!
Ow, that kind of hurt.
Lend me your
been
strength.
burned.
Look here!
She gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Ice.
Smooth finish! Great work, everyone!
Check me out!
Oh, that looks lovely.
Right there.
I
see the
feel
energy.
greater power within.
It'll do, right? Couldn't hurt to take it.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
All right, how's that?
Blades already!
Ow.
Come and get. Time for some close combat.
Hanging in there?
Ow.
Right there. Come on. Forward. Charging in.
Training has paid off.
Let's give him a fight.
There's no time for prayers.
Wind should solve this. They're weak to darkness. Let's blot him out.
Hidden art!
We'll combine our strengths.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
It's
Nice
okay.
moves, Heisme.
We can do this. I'm all prepared.
If I just
Look here.
ignore the resistance on them.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Even white lies can still weigh you
No,
down.
that's supposed to work.
Follow me.
It's up to you now.
I'll show you everything I've got.
What in the fuck?
The whole group went down.
Is everyone all right?
That was fantastic, Juna.
Oh.
Not now.
Okay.
Take this! Still standing, I see.
Sure. That's pretty good.
Now we strike.
Let's do this.
Sleet!
You hit their weakness.
Let's set it up!
Move, Heisman.
On your guard!
Ice!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Satisfactory. I've acquired a new power.
That's all of them. Yes?
Enemies!
Oh. He got pissed off.
Now then.
Gangway!
Alright, so we're supposed to use dark on this guy, and he absorbs lightning.
They're weak to darkness. Let's
Face me!
Steal some stuff.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello
Flame
there.
Kiss
children.
Axe.
Behold.
Prince!
Better be. Lend me your strength.
Okay then.
Maybe there's a better.
Electricity's no good against them. That's
Okay.
the last thing we need.
Resistant to everything, reflects electricity. Alright.
Prince!
No, we'll do this together.
I have a lot of great options.
Strike true!
Just hit him with what we can
No
hit him
holding
with.
back.
Creature was supposed to be alerted by a serpent. Are those the creatures you've been killing? Yeah. So there were a couple of the Rigotepis.
This'll be
or
over
something
soon
like that.
enough. I'll show you.
We're just gonna
Going for
debilitate
the
him.
weak spot.
Okay, great.
One! Nice one, Captain!
Nice.
Heisman, that's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay? Together!
Perhaps not this. Paladin! No, I defer to you.
You
He's
think
just kinda
yourself
hanging out.
now accept your fate.
Out of Midnight Blade.
You hit their weakness. Nice
It's okay.
moves, Heisman.
We can do this.
Not
Let's
great,
go.
honestly.
Hold. Let's set it up.
We're probably
them
just gonna
our
be
might.
royal sorting him repeatedly.
I'll give you.
Watch several ailments slowing you
This
down.
might sting.
To you.
You've got a
I'll
bunch
use
of
what I
ailments
must.
slowing you down, Captain.
Too
Now
slow.
that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Let's work together.
Tis yours.
You've got a
Don't
bunch of ailments slowing you
underestimate.
down,
I'll
Captain.
show you. Going for the weak spot.
Is everyone all right? I'll stay my blade.
Jonah,
Face
your attack
me.
power's down. You hit their weakness. Nice moves, Heisman.
Let's set it up.
Go!
I'll behold this power. This might sting.
I stand ready. Come! Is that all?
I'll use what I must. Rancor.
Okay.
You hit their weakness. Nice
I
moves,
won't hold back.
Heisman.
Better be. I'm all prepared.
Strike true!
Nice hit.
Even
that was
white
perfect.
line. I call upon a royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right?
Don't let up now, Juna.
Blade in hand!
Some darker arts.
Let's work together.
Go!
Okay. All things considered, we didn't even get hit. Very good. Never mind. I take. It's not that bad. It was very good.
Even I had more to learn.
Could have been disastrous.
Yes.
And
I've
instead,
become
it was
stronger.
fantastic.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Oh, well. Easy peasy.
You're right.
The reason is,
Let's give it our all.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Let's explore more, please,
That's
and
right.
thank you. I'll clear out the rest of this area, and then we will probably save in the entrance, and maybe I'll do some grinding here.
Right there. Let's push through. Forward. Charging in.
Very impressive.
That being said, this place doesn't really feel that great for grinding. Doesn't feel horrible, but doesn't feel that great.
There they
I don't
are.
like the explodey guys.
Impressive as
I
ever.
see the enemy. Forward. From right here. Come and get it.
As long as we're careful.
Charging in. Forward. Time for some close. Come on.
Your death will be swift.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Witness our strength.
Let my power support you.
You hit their weakness.
It's
Nice
okay. We'll do this
move,
together.
I say.
Forward.
You hit their
3 left.
weakness.
Fine
That's
work,
your
Captain.
hunting, Captain. Grand maneuver.
Let my power support you.
I'll show you everything I've. You finish them in one
Observe the
shot,
enemy.
Juna. No, that's a grand finale.
Still standing, I see.
That whole juggling thing is silly, and I love it. Ow.
Yeah! Only one left.
Face me.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Let's work together.
Fall.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
A
everyone.
halfway decent result.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Hey, not too bad. I'll remove these little patches of fog. Just in case. Well, we're into the final kind of like set here. Really interested to see if we're gonna be able to manage all of the various things that are available to us here at the end of the game. I think timeline-wise we'll be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be probably several sessions of us working through, trying to get through all of our follower stuff, ramping them up to get to their like final things. You know, plugging in side quests and things here or there as we go. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how it all turns out. Overall, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this game kind of like finishes. I'm really curious about the whole thing. Anyways, that is it for tonight's session. Probably I might do some grinding here. I don't know. It's maybe not the greatest place to grind, but we'll see. Anyways, that is it for tonight's session. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time. Gotta try to play some more Expedition 33 tomorrow, but my texts and fixing has not born fruit. So we'll see how it goes. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.